Hey good people, welcome back to Beauty in the Frizz. My name is Cara. Whether you are new or returning, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for another one today. Today I'm going to be doing some look inspo with the Notoriously Morbid Rusted Essence palette. So if you want to see the swatches and hear a little more about the palette and also see two looks, keep on watching this video. Let me know what you think. And if makeup is your therapy and your love, if it makes you happy and you want to hang out with someone that feels the same way, definitely consider joining the community. I would love to have you back. All right, let's get started. All right, you guys, so if you don't know, Notoriously Morbid is an indie brand. They are based out of West Virginia. They actually have a physical store there, and I am on their PR list. I discovered this brand probably 2 years ago, and I just think they are a really unique brand. They have a lot of fun color stories and a unique eyeshadow formula as well. Now this palette in particular was not gifted to me. I purchased this one myself and I am really excited to use it. This is the Rusted Essence palette. And this palette sold out quickly and then it came back for pre-order. It was $24.99 and currently it is not available, but I'm hoping they will restock it again. Notoriously Morbid is famous for having here today, gone tomorrow palettes. Like they had a Friday the 13th palette that was literally on sale for 3 days only, never came back. And I love the uniqueness of the color story, but I also know it can be frustrating if you miss a launch because that may be the end of it. So I'm still hoping they decide to bring their Summertime Sadness palette back. That's one I have that I didn't review. It went really quickly. So yeah, y'all. When I do these videos, I'm also just trying to put the brand on the map so that if you do like color stories that are unique, that you keep this brand on your radar because of how fast the palettes go. That being said, let's go ahead and take a look at Rusted Essence. So here is the outside packaging of the palette. So, you know, it's definitely giving those fall vibes. And here is the back. Now, for the most part, all except for one palette, Notoriously Morbid, their shades on the back match where the shades are on the front in the pan. So for example, the shade Living Flame. Living Flame is here on the front of the palette in the pan, and then on the back it's here. So you don't have to invert the shades, which I really appreciate because I have a hard time with that. And the brand also goes through each shade and lets you know whether or not the shades are lip safe. So this palette in particular does have a 12-month shelf life and it is vegan. So let's go ahead and go over the shade names. So first we have Lipstick Stains, which is not lip safe. We have Self Pity Sick, which is lip safe. Living Flame, which is lip safe. Ooh. No, I think they messed up on the packaging. They did, they inverted some shades. Oh my God. Take back what I said. Like at first they were consistently not inverting the shades, but the top row is correct, like where it is on the back, but the other two rows aren't. So I'm glad I caught that. Okay, this shade is Dead Holly, which is not lip safe. Fur and Feathers is lip safe. And then Morning Light is lip safe. Then we have I'm Haunted, which is lip safe. Kiss the Curse, not lip safe. And We'll Burn, which is lip safe. Glad I caught that. All right, let's cut into the swatches. Here are the swatches of Rusted Essence. And a couple of things that I want to mention about the Notoriously Morbid eyeshadow formula. The mattes tend to be a bit powdery and you do need to tap them off. I do believe that the powderiness of the mattes really make them highly blendable. So I find that I'm able to blend the shades easily and combine the colors easily. And for the shimmers, they always do recommend that you use a glitter glue or a primer with their shimmers. They do have some that are pretty foiled and opaque, such as this one and this one here. But hey, Marky. Now, some of the shimmers are a bit sparkly and flaky, and these are going to be the ones that you really do have to watch out for as far as fallout is concerned. You definitely want to use a glitter primer with these, and the brand recommends that as well. Let me know what you think about these swatches. I think this is a really beautiful color story, and I think it is definitely fall appropriate. It definitely gives rusted essence and fall vibes. So now what I'm gonna do is get into 2 looks with this palette, and then I'll be back at the end to give you my final thoughts. All right, you guys, so I'm really excited and behind because I have not even swatched this palette yet, but I'm so excited to try it out. This color story is just really beautiful. And I haven't filmed my intro or outro for this palette yet, but I'm hoping that people can still get their hands on this. And if not, just know Notoriously Morbid, their color stories are just so unique. Their formula is unique. And if you really want something from this brand, it can literally be here today and gone tomorrow, and it will not come back. I don't think I've seen restocks of much from this brand. So let's go ahead and get started with the first look from the Rusted Essence palette. And just to let you know what I have on my face, I have on the Hourglass Ambient Foundation. I wear the shade 11. I have on my Dior Concealer, Chantecaille Powder. I have on the RMS Beauty blush in the shade Mai Tai, and I feel like you can't really see it, but it's like a peachy, shimmery blush. And I have on Chanel Sunbath bronzer. And then for the highlighter, I also have this product by Chanel, which I really love. It's the Balm Essential highlighter. So if you like a balmy highlighter, this one is really great, and it gives you kind of that wet look. For lipstick, I also have on a Chanel lipstick, and let's see what shade this is. It is the shade Alter Ego, and this is from their fall collection. So it looks like that. I love this lipstick formula because, I don't know, it's really creamy and balmy, but it's not super thick. All right, let's get started. My primer, I switched to my Glam Light primer, Glam Light Icing, and this is the shade Classic Vanilla. I was looking for the buttercream one, which is a little bit deeper, but I can't seem to find that. Okay, onto the palette. I know I want to start with Living Flame, this matte orange. I am going to take this Dose of Colors tapered blending brush, and we'll try this shade out. This is pretty much a first impressions look. With these mattes, I would definitely recommend tapping them off before you go in, because they are a little powdery, and not in a bad way. They blend really, really well, but just tap it off so you don't put too much pigment on. So as you can see, this orange is beautiful. It blends out really well. I have no complaints about this shade. Like, I love these kind of rusty, warm tone shades. Yeah, there's nothing negative to say about this one at all. The next shade I want to explore is the shade Lipstick Stains. I think I'm going to use this on this Bristles Beauty EO2 RL brush. That's what it looks like. Again, tapping it off and starting this in the outer corner. Yeah, see, I didn't tap off really. Oh, I did actually, and I still got a bit of fallout. So yeah, just make sure you tap off your brush, especially if you are doing your face first, the way I usually do. You want to tap it off. I think I am going to really enjoy the way these two colors blend into one another. So I'm just kind of circling it around and having it blend up into the orange. And I'm just gonna bring what I have on the brush over into the crease, add a little bit more. And I really just put the smallest amount on the brush just because it is powdery. And I like the brush that I chose for this because it's not as fluffy as my initial brush, but it still diffuses the shadow out. This brush is a little flatter, so it is good, I think, for packing on shades in the outer corner. If you haven't tried Bristles Beauty, it is a really nice brush brand. It is a Canadian brand. I think it's a mother and daughter, and they have natural hair brushes if you're interested in trying natural hair brushes. They don't have sales like Rephr does, but they are quality brushes. And I got these pretty much when I started my channel, like not long after, and they've been going strong. These are just my types of shades. These rusty, warm shades. I wore a cool look to work today. I purchased the Tom Ford Moonlit Violet, which is a shade and illuminate palette that came out last year, I believe. And they were those $155 palettes, but I found it online, a brand new authentic one for like $68. I wore it today for the first time, like wore it, and I really decided like cool tones are just not for me. I can mix cool and warm, but cool by itself, I don't know. I just feel like they make me look really, really ashy. So I don't know. I'm just probably going to be staying away from the cool tones. I've tried to make them work, but that's probably going to go on Macari because it's too nice to waste. But and it's a beautiful palette, but I don't know. And you know what? The other thing is, I know this is a side note, but like, I don't know what it is about the bathroom lighting at my school. I don't know if it's because it's yellow. I don't know what it is, but I feel like when I go to work, my makeup looks horrible in the bathroom. And it was early, and I was like, oh my God, like, why do I look like this? I look like I should have been like one of the extras in Thriller, as far as I'm concerned. Just gonna whisk this fallout away, which is not totally going away, but it's going away enough. Yeah, seriously, I look like the extra in Thriller. I don't know, I don't know if it was the lighting. It might have been the way I put my makeup on. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't it. That's what it wasn't. It wasn't it. All right, I think we have, I'm just being real because I'm like, you know, I feel like right now this looks good. When I leave for work, I'm like, oh, this looks good. Like I check myself out in the mirror. Like I turn these lights off, like, okay, get in the car, check myself out. When I went to that bathroom, I don't know what was going on. It was Thriller though, that's what it was. And it was a very unfortunate situation for me. Now we've got some nice choices for shimmers. And at this point, I told you I have not swatched this, but wow. Oh my God, these are some now if you like the sparkle, you're gonna get that with Notoriously Morbid. Ooh, this green right. Okay, no, but ooh, these shimmers are bomb. That's a bomb. That's a mess. Okay, let's calm down. I don't know. There's lots of great choices here. I'm not gonna do this deep one. Okay, I think we're gonna go into Let's Burn. Oh, We'll Burn. Let me show you real quick. Hello, look how pretty that. Now, come on. Come on. Now, I think this is a shade I should spray. So let me get May. That's my Mayron mixing medium. And I am gonna use a brush. So I'm gonna go into the shimmer first and then spray it. Ooh, wait a minute, let's see. Ooh, now I was digging in here to just get some of that shimmer on this flat brush here from MSQ. Oh my gosh, Sweet Sweeted. Oh my God, see, this makes me excited. This is what I'm talking about with the makeup. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Okay, so this is definitely a press shade. You want to press this shade. Now I put a whole lot on my brush, so that's my error, not the palette. But look, oh my God, yes. So I am getting some fallout, but I put a whole lot on my brush. Ooh, this will probably be great to use with a finger as well. But for those who don't, definitely spray and press. Now I hear that their glitter glue is very nice, so that is something that I would like to order because hello. No. What do you need?
Nothing.
Why don't you say hi? You just gonna come in here and be on the ground?
Hi.
No one can.
Hi.
Okay. Yeah, that's not gonna work out. If you're gonna be bottle flipping in here, no. Nobody wants to hear that in the background.
Can I bottle flip on the bed?
No.
Alright.
Absolutely not. You cannot bottle flip on the bed. I don't understand how this bottle flipping became a trend that you're just catching on to. I hate it. You're gonna have to bottle flip in your room. Nope. And you heard me say no.
It landed.
Oh, land in your room.
No, land.
See you later. I love you. And I hope you ate all that chicken meat.
I'm so bored of that.
It's too much. Like, go do that up in your room. You got a whole room. I'm telling you, these kids, these rent-free living kids, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh, yes. I feel like it has been a hot minute since I've used a Notoriously Morbid palette because I told y'all Summertime Sadness sold out before I got back in town and could even do a video. I really still hope that they restock it. And let me know if y'all still want Look Inspo with that, but everybody's like, they wanted the palette and it sold out, and then I was just like, well, I'm not trying to just put it up in someone's face. You know what I mean? Like, cause it's gone. This is gorgeous. I do have some fallout. You know what this is reminding me of? And I know y'all might not be able to see the fallout. Let me tell y'all. That Patrick Ta blush palette that I shortly took back to Sephora. I wasn't even on the video. Nope. I was so mad. I was like, nobody asked for this. Did I miss it in the description that that blush palette had glitter? Because I was not here for it. And that's why it's not here. All right, let's go back into the plum shade, the eggplant, just to marry it with the gold. I don't know if that's how I wanted to marry it though. No, that's not what I want to do. No thanks. Let us go into Kiss the Curse. Kiss the Curse is this deep shade, and that might be a nice bridging shade, but I'm not exactly sure. Let's see. Could be, could not be. I don't know. You know, I think maybe with a finger, and I'm just trying to soften the, what do you call it? The transition. So this isn't even to really be a standout. It's just to kind of soften the transition between the shimmer and the matte. Okay, so we can see that. Okay, I do like that, yes. Yeah, I'm thinking of finger. If you're not against finger application, I'm thinking of finger is going to just really behoove you because I do have the fallout and I'm used to this, you know, but yeah, I just want you to know. Yeah, shan't. I'm gonna go back into the orange, which is called Living Flame for the under eye, and I'm just gonna take this BK Beauty 207 brush to do that, and I'm just doing it really soft. Love that. And you could go in with the green if you wanted. The green would be appropriate as well. Then going back into the plum just to dab it in the outer corner. Yeah, be careful with that plum, y'all. Be careful. And then inner corner, oh wait, let's see. Fur and feathers, maybe? Fur and feathers, let's try that. I'm gonna grab a pencil brush, and this is from What's Up Beauty. I'm definitely gonna spray this just because of how glittery it is, and it's close to the, you know, well, it is in the inner corner.
Can I get a pet rat?
No, you may not have a pet rat. Excuse me?
Why?
A pet rat?
Tyrone said he would get me.
No.
Why?
Because rats aren't pets.
Yeah, you're scared.
Yes, I am.
You said you're not scared of rats, but you...
I did not say that. I said I'm not scared of snakes.
I want to get my own pet snake.
Well, you know what, August?
Can we get a pet rat?
I said no.
Why?
Because I don't like rats.
Why?
Ew, August, no.
Mr. Tyrone said get one.
I don't care what Mr. Tyrone said. Truth be told.
So what?
I don't even know why we're having a conversation about... No.
Was he in the video?
He wasn't. He gonna laugh and walk out.
I told him you said he did one.
Did not, but you know what I was gonna say.
No.
Nobody's pet rat. No. Let me get my liner while y'all here. You want a lot of things, but you pay no bills. I'm gonna take this Urban Decay liner in the shade Lucky. It is a copper liner. I've had this forever. And I'm just going to try to do this. Hold on. I'm just doing a little bottom lash or lash line, nothing crazy. Yeah, I do have quite a bit of fallout, y'all. So you really need the glitter primer. And you know what? The brand always advises that. I just don't follow directions.
Mom, let me show you the Mr. Thompson. Well, corner snake.
Was that today?
Yeah.
Oh, did you wash your hands really good? Go wash your hands. You're about to get in trouble. Go. And then I have to disinfect the iPad. Okay. Mascara today. I'm using this Dior Show Iconic Over Curl in this shade 664, which is, I want to say it's called Brick, but I might be making that up. Wow. And it's red, y'all. Let me show you. Go tell Mr. Tyrone to wipe off.
That's what I'm gonna do.
No. Okay, no dessert. No dessert train. Nope. You've made your choice about dessert.
I sound.
Nope, you've made your choice.
I'm washing it.
That's fine. And you've made your choice. Look at this. This is so pretty. I don't accept it because I told you what to do.
I'm washing it.
You're not disinfecting it. You're washing it. You're not using antibacterial hand sanitizer on it. So that's fine. So you wash your hands and now you're playing with it. Like, everything with August is a damn argument. It's ridiculous. I have never seen a kid argue so much. Like, why are we arguing? What are we arguing for? I'm here for you. You don't see that? That's so pretty. I'm loving this red mascara. And I just ordered from Sephora Friends and Family the brown Charlotte Tilbury push-up mascara, push-up lashes. The brown one, yeah. I'm into the brown mascara and the different colors. But I didn't order the Pat McGrath. I just don't think I was going to wear that, you know, like realistically. But a red or a burgundy like this one. I used to have the ColourPop ones. Like, those are nice. ColourPop had a really nice yellow one. This is pretty.
What did you say use?
Disinfect it. Use the word disinfect with him.
Use what?
Wipes, hand sanitizer, cleaner.
With hand sanitizer. Wait, what?
I'm about to come down there because you're not listening.
Mom said you can't wash it with hand sanitizer.
All right, and see, I'm the only girl in this house now. So it's just a mess. It's a good mess, but a mess. Okay, here is the final look. It looks a little washed out. I don't know what's going on. Let me know what you think about this one. I cannot wait to do more looks with this palette. Like, see, certain looks I do, and you just be like, I'll be like, that is so me. That's how I feel about this one. And then certain looks I do, and I'll just be like the one with the moonlit violet one, the Tom Ford, and I'm just like, this is a mess. And then I couldn't even take it off because I had to go to work. So let me know what you think about this one. We're gonna get into one more look with this palette. But y'all already know I love it. This is just a beautiful color story, so I already recommend it.
Hi.
We'll be back with another look. All right, so let's go ahead and get into look number 2 with this palette. Now, I really did enjoy that first look. That was a look I filmed yesterday. So I'm gonna try to have a little bit of a different vibe with this one. On my face, I believe I have the same complexion products for the most part. My blush, which you can't really see, it's the Rosy Beige Gucci blush. And then my lipstick is Irreverent Cinnamon by YSL. It's one of their Radical Slim Matte lipsticks, which I forgot how much I enjoy. So I'm gonna be starting off with a blending brush from GlamLite. And let's go into the green. We're gonna do Dead Holly, which is this shade here. And my primer is the GlamLite Icing Primer. So I've switched back to that lately. I'm just gonna start off lightly, tapping off my brush. So I really like this green. It's buildable and also able to be diffused, and it's just a really nice like foresty color. So I think this is a really nice base for this look. Let's see what else we want to get into here. So I want to go into Self-Pity. I can't remember if I used this one yesterday or not, but let's go into it. Let's go into it again if we did use it yesterday. I have a little bit of a vision for this look. So I do have my Mayron mixing medium here, and I'm just taking this a flat shader brush from Morphe. I'm giving it a couple of sprays. I don't think I used this shade yesterday, now that I think about it. Yeah, I think I used a flaky shade because it was like, there was a lot of fallout. So I'm just taking this on the inner and outer portion of the lid, kind of creating like a halo situation. Just leaving that space in the middle open for something else. This color is really opaque. Yes, I did not use this one, so I'm glad to be using it today. So that's what we have so far. I want to go into Fur and Feathers, and I want to put that in the center. So I'm going to spray my brush again. I'm just taking the same shader brush, and I want to say that the texture of these shadows, like, I'm spraying my brush first, but because these are more crumbly, and not crumbly in a bad way, but giving me more of a loose pigment type vibe, it doesn't mess up the shadows. Whereas with some shadows, you may be worried about getting hard pan. I don't worry about that with the Notoriously Morbid shadows. I've never had an issue at all with spraying my brush first. So we're just gonna place that in the middle here. Just feel like that gives that a little more pop here in the middle. And this shade, Fur and Feathers, this is one that I think would look really nice over a deep base. Now I'm gonna take this brush from Blend Bunnies Cosmetics. It's a blending brush. It's a little more slim, back into the green. And I just wanna put a little bit on the outer corner and up in the crease a little bit, because I did go a little higher with the shimmer than I really planned on going. I still don't mind seeing it above the crease because I have hooded eyes, and sometimes you just can't see a lot of the shimmers and the work that was put into the look because of my hoods. And I'm gonna just take that green again and go underneath the lower lash line. I mean, super, super light. And then last but not least, we need the inner corner white, and I am going to use the shade Morning Light, which is that orange right there. And here's our second look. All right, I will be back with my mascara and my liner, and then we can wrap up the video. All right, you guys, I'm back with the finished look. Now for my eyeliner, I took this liner from ColourPop. I know this was from the Lush Life collection. I'm not sure of the name. I think it's a glow. And it's just a metallic light green. So I just thought that would pick up nicely. And you know what, I didn't even think about my shirt, because y'all know I don't do like matchy, but I just happen to have on this Smokey the Bear shirt. So it goes really well. And my mascara is the Charlotte Tilbury Push-Up Lashes. It's just a sample that I'm working my way through. So overall, I really like this look as well. I like green eyeshadow, so I knew I was gonna like it, but I also really like these sparkly, kind of loose duochrome type shades. Again, these do remind me of a loose pigment formula, so you just have to be really careful with these and using the glitter glue. And that's what I believe happened in my first look, because I might have sprayed it, but I probably didn't spray it enough, because I remember getting a bunch of fallout using, I think it was I'm Haunted, but I might have called it Will Burn, this shade right here. So these two are that loose pigment, kind of a crumbly shimmer, but it's so beautiful on the lid and really unique. I love that they're able to have this pressed in a pan, because I don't really care for using loose pigments at all, but it gives me that loose pigment type feel without being a loose pigment, if that makes sense. So let's get into my overall thoughts on this palette. Once again, this is another hit from Notoriously Morbid, and I was thinking as I was putting on my mascara and my liner, I think I want to come and just showcase my collection of Notoriously Morbid palettes. Just in case you're new to the brand and you want to see like the type of palettes that they come out with. I don't know if I have a Notoriously Morbid playlist. I might have an indie makeup playlist. I'm gonna see, because I probably should create a playlist for my videos from them. They are truly a unique brand, and I'm always just surprised at the color stories that they come up with and the themes. Like they had Path of the Dark Side, they had Absinthe and Lace. What else was there? There was the Mystery Ink palette that released not long ago. And then they had Rose from the Dead, which was like a real cool toned, kind of softer side of the brand, which I thought was really, I thought it was really great for them to show that softer side, because most of the palettes that they come out with tend to be really edgy, and this one was a softer side. So that was Rose from the Dead, and then there was Eclipse the Sun. That was another softer palette that was full of these duochrome shades, but if you put them on the black base, it gives a whole, I mean, it's almost like two shades in one. So they've come out with a lot of palettes. The Loki palette is one of my favorites from them. Path to the Dark Side is one of my favorites. Rip My Effing Heart Out, that was my first palette from them. So they've come out with some really unique palettes. So maybe I will do a video showing you all my Notoriously Morbid palettes. It is a really, really nice brand, and I always get this kind of homemade type vibe and feel with their palettes, you know, with the sticker and everything like that. But I love that. I love that. Anyway, you guys, that's it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you were able to grab this one and if this video was helpful as far as coming up with looks. Let me know what you think about that. And if you weren't able to grab it, put them on your radar. They don't seem to really do a great job with advertising, like, because the owner, like, she does have a YouTube channel, but you won't really see these palettes on there. So it's just following some of the PR people, which I will put their Instagram handles in the description box, because we do get the palettes first. They do give them to us ahead of time. But there's one girl, Cupcake Cadaver is her name. Like, she gets her swatches up super fast. I'm not able to do it that fast. So I would definitely recommend following her. And if you see anything that you like, I do have a code. It's an affiliate code. It's Beauty in the Frizz 15. I also have my codes. I don't have a lot of codes, but they're in my profile on my Instagram too, and in the description box as well. So yeah, y'all, another hit from Notoriously Morbid. I cannot wait to see what they come out with next. I'm always really curious, and I haven't really been let down. So yeah, keep an eye out for them. Thank you so much for taking out some of your time and hanging out with me for this one. I hope this was therapy for you. It always is for me. So until I see you again, make sure you are being gentle with yourself. Talk to yourself nice, stay safe, and I'll see y'all really soon. Bye.